Okay, because I know how much you guys like drawing Bart Simpson and particularly tracing him, I thought I'd show you how to draw him actually without tracing him, and it's actually not that bad. So what we're going to start up with is, first of all, a circle. Super simple. Okay, you can even put his pupil in there a little bit already. It's kind of off center to the right here. Okay. Now, we're going to draw kind of like a little, well, let's first draw a letter C here, but I want you to be careful. Don't make it too thick because you're going to erase part of it, okay? Let's do, because these are the two eyes that are overlapping, so they're similar in size. And here, again, I'm going to put his pupil in there already. It's slightly off center. Okay, the reason why I said that you needed to draw it slightly is because actually his nose is covering up slightly that back eye. And his nose is not that long. It doesn't go all the way to the end here. It kind of goes a little shorter like this. And then it's rounded at the end. And then it comes back. And it doesn't even come back all the way here. It kind of comes back just about here-ish. Okay? So if you look at it, it's not even quite the same height here as where the end of his right eye or his left eye is. Okay? Now, and we're working with pencil. You can fix things later if they're out of proportion or not quite right. Now the end of his nose, almost at the end of his nose is where his mouth starts. Okay? And his mouth is slightly curved. Not much, just a little bit. Okay, and next we're gonna make us extend his mouth. Now if you look at it, his smile goes way beyond his eye. So his smile is probably more gonna be like ending over here. So now we're gonna follow this around. Again, it's a curved line. And then he has a little smirk, right? He has that little thing here. There we go. Okay. Now, the bottom jaw is actually kind of is almost like here. So where maybe similar space like where you see the top of his eye, where they overlap, where they cross, they meet each other. If you follow a line down there, that's probably pretty roughly where his bottom of his mouth is going to be. And then you're going to do kind of like an S shape. I might have made that too big, but we'll see. We can fix it later. Okay? Now the back of his neck is not going to be right where his mouth is, so it's going to be a little bit off of there. Kind of like here-ish. And then his ear actually starts a little lower between his nose and his mouth. So it's going to be right about, the bottom of his ear is going to be right about there. And it's a C in reverse. And it's not very big. His ear is not very large at all. So don't make it go all the way up there or something. Just small like this. Reverse C. And then there's a little curved line inside. And again, kind of like a C shape right here, but reverse. See that? Now we're going to continue this line here. And we're going to go up. Further. Something like here. He has a pretty big, tall forehead. Now over here, what we haven't done yet is his eyebrow. So we have here, sticking out is like a little bit like this. Right? And then his forehead goes up again, all the way up like this. That seems about, and this is where you have to eyeball it a little bit, how tall or how short you want that to be. If it's too short, you erase it and make it a little bit bigger. Now we're going to do a zigzag of his hair. It's better if it's not perfectly the same all. I didn't do that very well, so I'm going to fix that a little bit. Make this maybe more like that. That's where we erase it. There you go.